Hey, it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. All right, so this one is by request. I actually don't know what y'all getting me into, but I guess when I say I'll take requests, I take requests. We're gonna talk about Miss Chasity Malone. There's a particular case that someone wanted me to look up. And so let's hop right on into it. Okay, what you guys see on your screen is a New Jersey case. And I personally I don't know. I just never thought they really went outside of Maryland. But this is a New Jersey case for Chastity. I did verify the date of birth and everything, so it is her. I briefly glanced over this and yeah, I'm in shock. I'm just gonna tell y'all I'm in shock, but it's like I'm in shock, but I'm not in shock because we know of the recent allegations that has came out with Chrisean and Latifah, and then just their family history. So I am going to go over this information with y'all, and I'm going to point something out to make it a little bit more clearer as far as the statute goes, and yeah. So here is the judgment of conviction. So this is pretty much they have gone to trial. And I wouldn't say trial, but they went before the judge and this was the outcome. So as you can see, it shows the adjudication by she did plead guilty because otherwise it would have said something totally different. Her original chart, so this is not sealed, but only like myself can get certain, documents if you have an account with this particular jurisdiction. But anywho, so the original charges, it shows that it was 4 counts. The date of offense was August 31st, 2021. It shows that she was caught with CDS, and it shows distribution, so with an intent to sell. It was marijuana. And then this is what threw me off: the endangering sexual conduct with child by non caretaker. Then she had possession and was distributing or some type of intent to distribute within 500 feet of certain public property, and theft from the person of another. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody's like, let's go back to the second count. What is that? So, so let's go ahead and swap screens and pull that up. Yeah, I have it ready for you guys. So this is the statute that we're looking at. It is the 2023, and I'm pretty sure it has not really changed. But this is the 2023 New Jersey Revised Statute, Title 2C, the New Jersey Code of Criminal Justice, Section 2C 24-4, and this is endangering welfare of children. So let me see exactly what statute for her shows 4A1. So here is 4A and 1. So this is what we're looking at. Just this one right here. So it says any person having a legal duty for the care of a child or whom has assumed responsibility for the care of a child who engages in this type of conduct which would impair or debauch the morals of the child is guilty of a crime of the second degree. Any other person who engages in conduct or who causes harm as described in this paragraph to a child is guilty of a crime of the third degree. I'm going to read that one more time. Any person having a legal duty for the care of a child or who has assumed responsibility for the care of a child who engages in sexual conduct would which would impair or debauch the morals of a child is guilty of a crime of the second degree. Any other person who engages in conduct or who causes harm as described in this paragraph to a child is guilty of a crime of the third degree. So that is 2C24 4A1. I hope everybody's sees this. I hope you all seen that. All right, so now I'm going to go back to the actual judgment so you can see. So those were the original charges that were filed against her. Okay, she accepted a guilty plea, and so her final charges, the only thing that she was charged with was theft from another or from the person of another. That's all. So these were the original charges. These are the final charges, just one charge, and she was only charged with theft. So her sentence for that was on November 19th, 2021. It says, ordered in a judge that the defendant is sentenced as follows. Count 4, a 3-year term of probation, submit to drug and alcohol screens, seeks and maintain full-time verifiable and gainful employment, no contact with the victim, and I'm assuming this is the child. Probation may be transferred to Maryland. Take care of charges in Maryland. All remaining counts and charges are dismissed. So now I need to go to Maryland and see what she has outstanding. So this is additional conditions. It says the defendant is hereby ordered to provide a DNA sample in order to pay the cost for testing of the sample provided. Let's see what else. Assessment fee of $50. Other fees $30 for law enforcement training and equipment. $1 for the probation supervisory fee. Safe Neighborhood Service Fund assessment. Boy, they just be putting on charges. $75. All monies are payable through probation. Let's see. She got time. She has credits. So from the period of August 31st to October 22nd, 2021, that's the time that she spent in custody. So a total of 53 days. Statements of reasons include all applicable aggravating and mitigating factors. So it shows that the risk that the defendant will commit another offense. So these are aggravating factors that they took into consideration when they sentenced her. The risk that the defendant will commit another offense. The extent of the defendant's prior criminal record and the seriousness of the offenses of which she has been convicted. The need for deterring the defendant and others from violating the law. Mitigating factors. The defendant is particularly likely to respond affirmatively to probationary treatment. Defendant is before the court for sentencing under a negotiated plea agreement for theft from the person third degree. Defendant is 27 years old, is single, and has no children. She reports holding a GED. Defendant has no history of stable employment. Defendant has been convicted 3 times in Maryland for indictable crime, robbery twice, and child abuse. She is on probation in Maryland and has a violation of probation pending there. She is also awaiting a court date there on charges of auto theft. What? This her first conviction for indictable crime in New Jersey. This sentence decision is based upon information contained in the pre-sentence investigation report or information contained in the court record of the sentencing proceeding. The court finds by clear and convincing evidence based upon all this information that aggravating factors 3, 6, and 9 are present and are of moderate weight. Mitigating factor 10 is present and is of slight weight. So these right here is what they are like. They're saying, okay, we know that she is likely to commit a crime. We know that she has a prior criminal record for the same offense that she did in Maryland. So, whew, good grief. The court finds that in balancing the factors, given not just their number, but their quality and their nature, the aggravating factors preponderate. This was a negotiated plea between the state and the defendant. Thus, the sentence is presumed to be reasonable. The sentence recommendation appears appropriate under the facts and circumstances of this case. It will be followed. So this was, hold on, let me look. Additional specific conditions of probation: submit to random urine screens, obtain and maintain verifiable employment. And that's it. So this was signed November 29th, 2021. Which means if she was on probation for 3 years, that would mean she would be off probation this year, next month. So I'm wondering, I need to look at this case. I need to really look at it in more detail to see, and I'll probably do a part 2 tomorrow once I look at this. But yeah, so that's Chastity. So I hope that this answered your question to the individual who requested this. Um, Something new to me. So now I think I might add Miss Chastity to my list of court stuff to look into. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this. In light of everything that is going on, what just came out between Chrisean and Latifah, and then we know that their family history. Are you surprised of this particular charge that she was initially charged with? Do you think that charge should have, I mean, she worked out a plea, obviously, and we all know when you work out pleas, like we seen in the Ronnie case and some other cases, they be like, okay, I'm gonna accept these charges if you drop these charges. And that's how that is. But whew, that's wild. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, be blessed, and I'm out. Peace.